What is up, everyone? It is Friday night, and it is time to play some football. We're going to finish the Cleveland Browns hosting the Denver Broncos in the Week 4 1989 game. Right now, the Browns are winning 17-10. In real life, they won 16-13. A little bit more scoring in this game. But again, ever since I changed my rules about moving the ratings around based on different play calls and like that, my scores have been higher than the real score in most of my games. I'll have to go through the last few games and try to figure that out for you. But it's been higher, and I'm actually pretty happy about that. I like more scoring in these games, so I'm good with it. I'm going to finish this game, and then I'm going to set up the History Maker Golf, and I'm going to do the first 3 rounds to get to the final round. I'm not going to play the final round tonight. I don't have time to play it tonight. But I'm going to do the first 3 rounds. I'm going to play that. I've got another game coming up after the golf game with the another 1989 game. But then after that, I've got game 1 of my 2012 fake season, my OFL, my Ohio Football League season between Botkins and Portsmouth. And just to give you a little bit of a preview, and it just happened to work out this way. That's the very first game of my schedule for week 1. It's a battle of the Manning brothers, Eli versus Peyton. So that's going to be fun. So we've got a whole lot coming up over the next few days, but in order to get to that point, we've got to finish this game. So second half starting, Browns are kicking off. They're up 17-10. And let's get going here. All right, so Matt Barr to kick off. A 36. It's a 5. And that is 64-09. So Matt Barr kicks it 64 yards. And it's taken by Ken Bell, our OA and TA, at the 1-yard line. Oh my, we're already rolling 66s. I love it. P column 17. He's going to return that thing 34 yards. And Denver will start 1st and 10 at their own 35. He must not have been a big-time returner for Denver. 66 is a 17. And 17 is indeed 34 yards, because that's going to be a touchdown for a lot of people, but he must not have been a very big returner. Okay, so 1st and 10 to 35 for Denver. Elway's going to bring him out. He's going to go short pass to start off the half. All right, 52. 52 is going to be Mike Young, who is a C. 21 is a BS, so make this a CS. And Elway looking for Mike Young. Now, Elway in this game is 7 of 16. I talked about this when I played the first half. He's a 7 of 16, but he has got a great card for completion percentage. Look at all those single-digit numbers in the P column. So many good ones. Even like 42 is a 10, 53 is a 13, 64 is a 12. Those are all completions most of the time. And I'm just not rolling those numbers, so let's see if the second half is different than the first half. And we're going to start off with a 13. Yeah, that's good. That's a 14. And it's incomplete. On a CS, it's incomplete. So Elway to Mike Young is incomplete. 13 is usually a pretty good number, too. 2nd down and 10 now at the 35 for Denver. And they're going to stick with that short pass. And a 51. Are we throwing to the same guy? Yep, Mike Young again, a C again. 12 this time is a CG. So we'll go CG this time. A 46. A 46 is an 18, and it's going to be incomplete. Unbelievable. So that was to, who was that to? Oh, Mike Young. And it's going to be 3rd down. Let's go medium pass heavy this time. And we'll get a medium pass. All right, we'll get a 45 this time. And it's going to be Jeff Alexander, the fullback, who I believe had a pretty good first half. 33 on the defense is a BD. We'll make it a CD. So Elway to Alexander on a CD. 62. So he's going to throw 3 straight incompletions to start the half. That is unbelievable. Elway to Alexander. They're going to punt. 3 and out. Bring out Mike Horan. And it's a 56. That'll be an 8. And he'll go 41D10. And it'll be taken by Gerald McNeil, the Ice Cube, at the 24-yard line. And a 31. 31 is an 11, and McNeil will return it for 22 yards. So the Ice Cube gets 22. And it's going to be first 10 Cleveland now at their own 46. Good field position to start. All right, here we go. Kozar brings him out. He'll go short pass. Kozar having a good game. 14 and 19, 250. I believe a touch. I don't know if he's at the touchdown or not, but he's at an interception. All right, 65. 65 is BS. 31. And 31 is going to be Reggie Langhorne, so make it AS. So Kozar to Langhorne. A 52. And that's a 27. And sit back, kids. Strap in, because Bernie Kozar is going to scramble. And that's a scary sight. So I believe it was a BS. So here he goes. A 13 is a 22. And he'll scramble for 1 yard. Must have been running at full speed. And that'll make it 2nd and 9 at the 47. And they'll go short pass. So 5 plays so far to start this first half between the two teams, and all of them are pass plays. A 44 on defense. That'll be a BD. 62 is going to be Barry Redden, our running back, our fullback. He's a C, so make it CD. So Kozar to Redden. 35. That'll be an 8. It'll be complete. He'll get 5. That'll make it 3rd and 4. All right, they'll cross the 50, get to the Broncos 48. And we'll go standard offense. And we'll go medium pass. Okay. So 31 CS. And 22 is Langhorne, so BS. All right, so Kozar to Langhorne. A 46, and that'll be a 17, and that'll be incomplete. And now the Browns are going to go 3 and out. Again, in real life, this was a 16-13. It was a real barn burner of a game here. So we'll bring out Brian Wagner to punt. Try to pin him deep. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Oh, look at that 11. That's going to be a nice punt. That's a 4. And that ball's going to go out of bounds at the 4-yard line. So it's a 42-yard punt. And it is out of bounds at the 42. And Denver will take over 1st and 10. Oh, I did the math wrong there. Do that again. So that's actually a 44-yard punt. So Wagner. All right. 1st and 10 at the 4 now for Denver. We'll bring out Elway. And he's going to start with an outside run. And 53 is going to be, I think that might be Elway. No, it's not. It's Sammy Winder. And then a 22 is a BG. So outside run, Sammy Winder at a BG. 13 for Winder. That's a 20. And he'll get 2 yards on the run. He'll get just around the corner and then get tackled. That'll make it 2nd down and 8 for Denver, up to the 6-yard line. And they're going to go outside run again. And 21, that'll be Bobby Humphrey. And a 26. A 26 for Cleveland should be Eric. I'm sorry, for Cleveland's defense should be a BS. All right, so Humphrey on the outside run against a BS. A 51, that's a 17, and he'll pick up 10 yards and get a first down. So Humphrey makes a nice run there for 10. It's going to be 1st and 10 now up to the 16-yard line for Denver. And they're going to stick with that run. This will be an inside run. And it'll be Sammy Winder again. And 26 is a BS. So Winder against a BS. A 44. That's a 16. And Sammy Winder is going to get 11 more. So 2 straight runs, 2 straight first downs for Denver. And that'll make it 1st and 10 all the way out to the 27-yard line. And we're going to go short pass now. Elway's got a little bit of room to drop. So he's going to look to get the ball down the field. Oh, look at all those low numbers. We got a 12 and a 12. So that's going to be a CG on the defense, and it's going to be Vance Johnson. So make it a BG. So Elway to Johnson. 15, it'll be complete. And he'll get 18 yards. So Elway moving him now. Vance Johnson for 18. It's going to be 1st and 10 now. Out to the 45. So 41 yards on this drive on about 6 plays. Maybe 5 plays even. That's going to be an inside run. All right, we have a 64. That's going to be Jeff Alexander, the fullback. 16 is an AS. So Jeff Alexander against an AS. Oh, a 12. Oh, he's going to get 25. That's no gain at all for Alexander. That'll make it 2nd and 10. And we'll go short pass heavy here. And it'll be a short pass. All right, a 62 for Denver. That's going to be Ricky Nattiel. He's a C. And a 22 is probably a B something. Yeah, BD. Make it a CD. So Elway to Nattiel on a short pass against a CD. Oh, a 22. So Elway completing some passes here after that rough first half. That's going to be 14 yards and another first down. So he finds Ricky Nattiel. 14. And make it 1st and 10 now down to the Browns 41. Looking to tie the game up here. And we're going to short pass again. 46. That's going to go Mike Young. He's a C. And then back to a 12. That's a CG. So Elway to Mike Young. Short pass. A 42 this time. That'll be complete. He'll get 6. So Elway to Mike Young for 6. And that'll make it 2nd and 4. And they'll get to the 35 of the Browns. Down to 8:45. This drive's taking a little bit of time off the clock for Denver. And it's going to be a medium pass. Oh, look at that 66. It's going to go to Pat Kelly. He's a C. And look at that 11. Holy cow. That's a CD. So Elway, medium pass to Pat Kelly. I have no idea who Pat Kelly even is. He's the last guy on the chart in terms of catching the ball. There he is. He's a backup tight end. He's a C1 out of Syracuse, Pat Kelly. He's 24 years old, or 23 years old at the time of this game. So here we go. Elway to Kelly. A 24. That'll be a 17, and that one will be incomplete. So Elway to Kelly. Incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. We're short pass heavy here. And we'll get a short pass. More doubles. 44 this time. That's going to be Sammy Winder. He's a C. And 41 is going to be an AS. Make it a BS. So short pass. Elway to Sammy Winder. A 31. That'll be complete. Will it be enough? Oh, yeah. That's 8 yards. Out of bounds and a first down. So Elway moving him down the field now. And it's going to be 1st and 10 down to the Browns' 26-yard line. So this is a long drive. This is a 70-yard drive so far. And they're going to go inside run. All right, a 31. That'll be Bobby Humphrey. And 23. That'll be a CD. So Humphrey on the inside run. A 46 is a 24. And he'll get 2 yards. Make it 2nd and 8. And it's going to be, 2nd and 8 down to the 24. And let's see what I'm going to do here. Let's go standard again. All right, it's going to be an outside run. All right, a 31. That'll be Humphrey again. 64 is a CS. So Humphrey on the outside run. The 24 for Humphrey is a 22. And he'll actually lose a yard. Wow. So Humphrey, he'll lose a yard. And it's going to be 3rd down and 9. And let me open this back door for this dog so he can go crazy barking at somebody on the sidewalk. See? There he goes. All right. Let's go short pass heavy. And it will be a short pass. All right, 24. That'll be Vance Johnson. He's an A. 61 is BS. Make it an AS. So Elway looking for Vance Johnson. 54. 54 might be our first penalty of the half. 36. That's a 12-yard completion, but we have a penalty. We have a TH. So let's check the penalty. 56. That's going to be on the offense. That's going to be holding. The Browns will take that. That's a big play right there. Let's see, that's 10 yards. And that is a hold. And that makes it 3rd and 18. That's a big loss there. That's it's a 51-yard field goal right now. Let's go medium pass heavy. And we'll get a medium pass. That's a 6. We'll get a short pass. We're back here now. All right, so short pass. And it's a 55. 55 is Steve Sewell, who is a B on short passes. And 61 is a BS. So Elway to Sewell. 14, and we might have another. Oh, we have a 31. We have an RP7. We have a rare play, kids. A rare play. So let's see what happens here. All right, so let me load up my chat GPT. Like I said in the last video, rare plays RP3 and RP7 are so frequent in this game, especially when you play a lot of them, that they're not really rare anymore. So I created a chat GPT rare play generator that I like to use in situations like this. So, you not see the bottom there? There we go. So all I do here is type the down distance yard line and the play call, but for fun, I like to add a little bit more color to it. So I'll say Denver, Cleveland. Uh, 1989, week 4 replay, 3rd quarter. Denver down 17-10. Own 34-yard line. Oh, sorry, Cleveland 34-yard line. Cleveland 34-yard line. 3rd and 18. About, I don't know, it's like 8 minutes left? 7 minutes left. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. All right, let's see what it does. All right, so I'll pause it so you guys can look at them here. So we got 2 and 3 on the board. And here are 4, 5, and 6. And 7, 8, and 9, and 10. These are a little shorter than usual. And then 11 and 12. All right, so let's roll some dice here on the RP7. It's an 8. Almost heroics. The receiver makes a diving grab back past the marker for what appears to be a 20-yard gain, but replay shows he trapped the ball. Call is reversed. Incomplete. 4th down and 18. So Denver, those penalties, man. Holding penalty like that, a sack on 1st down, they're so hard to overcome. You get it on 3rd down, it's even worse. That'll be a 10-yard. Oops, no, I'm sorry. That's going to be an incomplete pass. So let's see. Elway to Steve Sewell. And that's going to be incomplete. And it's going to be 4th down and 18 from the 34-yard line. And let's bring in David Treadwell for a 51-yard field goal try. Can't really punt from there. You don't really want to. And you can't go for it. If it was 4th and 1 or something, I'd think about it. But 4th and 18, that's a tough one to say, yeah, let's go for it. So let's bring out Treadwell. It's a 51-yard field goal. Oh, a 12 is not going to be good. That's a 9. And we've already seen in the first half, we had a couple different 9s, and they were never good. And neither is that one. He's going to miss. So all that work for nothing for Denver. Make it 1st and 10 now at their own 41 for Cleveland. And they're going to start with an inside run. All right. 61 and 16. So it's going to be Metcalf. 61 is a BS. So Metcalf up the middle. Oh, 52 is not good. That's a 29, and he's going to lose 3 yards. Hit in the backfield. Mecklenburg gets through there and knocks him down. And he's really not that big. He was probably pretty easy to knock down. You could catch him. And it's going to be 2nd down and 13. So let's go short pass heavy. And it's a 2, so it'll be a short pass. $55 on the defense is a BD. 21 is going to be Webster Slaughter. He's an A, so make it an AD. Kozar to Slaughter. A 13, that's a 10. It'll be complete, but it's 9 yards. It's be short of the 1st down. But 3rd and 4, I mean, you don't hate that. 3rd and 13. All right, so let's go short pass heavy again. And it's going to be a short pass on 3rd down. All right, a 42 this time. That's going to be Brian Brennan. Oh, no, that's the defense. Sorry, 42 is CS. 56 is actually Gerald the Ice Cube McNeil. Look at him getting a target. That didn't happen very often. It's a CS, though. So Kozar to McNeil. 42. This should be complete. It is. It'll be 6 yards and a 1st down. All right. So Kozar to McNeil for 6. And it's 1st and 10 now in Denver's 47. 5 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter already. That was very quick. And we get an outside run. All right, a 63 is a CD. A 45 is Tim Manoa. And Manoa, yeah, he goes outside. So Manoa against a CD. 54, we're going to have another penalty. It's a 35. And Manoa gets 6 yards, but we have a penalty. We have a TE. So let's check it. 13. That's a 29, and that is 12 players on the field on the defense. 5 yards, and they'll take that penalty. We'll get rid of the 6-yard run and take the 5-yard penalty. 5 yards, and I don't think there's a 12 men on the field. Let's call it a delay of game. That should exist. There it is. I feel like there is 12. Is there 12 men? Am I missing it? I don't see it. That's a pretty common penalty. I feel like it would be in here. I don't see it. All right, we'll go that. All right, so continue. 15 seconds. All right, 1st and 5 now on the 42 for Cleveland. And we get a short pass. All right, 32. That'll be a CG. And 41. 41 is, there's Brian Brennan. He's a B, so we'll stay at CG. So Kozar looking for Brennan. 15, that'll be complete. He'll get 9. That's a 1st down. So Kozar to Brennan. So both teams go 3 and out. And then both teams have pretty long drives in this 3rd quarter. No points on the board yet, but Cleveland trying to change that. It's another short pass. And 14 and 41. So 14 is a BG. 41 back to Brian Brennan. And he's a B. So we'll stay at BG. Kozar to Brennan. A 64 this time. That'll be complete. That'll be complete for 11 yards. That'll be another 1st down. So Kozar to Brennan for 11. And it's down to the 23-yard line of Denver. And, oh, that's a leaner. There we go. 5 is an inside run. All right. And we have a 41 and a 51. 51 is going to be Keith Jones getting a carry. He's a halfback too. 41 is an AS. So Keith Jones. 22 for Keith Jones. That's a 16. And he'll get 11 yards, and he'll take it down to the 12. So Keith Jones down to the 12-yard line. 1st and 10. All right, we're going to go outside run. All right, a 45, that'll be BS. And a 43, and that'll be Manoa. So Tim Manoa against a BS on the outside run. A 24, that's a 24. And he'll get nothing. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. So Manoa can't get around the corner. We're down to 3 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter already. And let's go short pass heavy. And there'll be a medium pass. We still have, we don't have medium pass. We only have short. So that's what we'll call. All right, a 42. And a 13. So it'll be Webster Slaughter. And 42 is a CS. Make it a BS. Kozar to Slaughter. A 22. It's a 5. He'll get 13 yards in the touchdown pass. Kozar hits Slaughter for 13 on a little slant. He turns it upfield, and he is gone. The Browns take a 23-10 lead. Let's pull Matt Barr in. 26. That's a 9. And that is good. And it is 24-10. Nearing the end of the 3rd quarter. 2:45 to go, and the Browns will kick off. Let's get Matt Barr going here. 65. 65 is 35. Wait, really? 65 is... We're going to have a penalty, aren't we? Yes, we are. 54-010 TL. Let's check the TL. 15. That's a 35. That's a kick out of bounds. So Denver will get the ball at the 35. What is that, 54? Boom. They'll get the ball at the 35, 1st and 10. Down 2 touchdowns now. All right. And let's go short pass heavy to start. Oh, we get a short pass. All right, Elway. A 64. Oh, and a 13. 13's BS. 64 is Orson Mobley. Make it a CS. And Elway to Mobley. 35 for Elway. That'll be complete. We'll get 6. So Elway to Mobley for 6. All right, 2nd and 4. Now, as a true Browns fan, I would already know that with 2:15 to go, up 2 touchdowns, they're going to lose the game. We know that as a Browns fan. It's just going to happen. But in the APBA world, maybe things are a little different. I don't know. Let's see. 2nd and 4. And we're going to get an outside run this time. $41. That'll be Humphrey? Yes. 36 should be a BS. So Humphrey against a BS. A 44 for Humphrey. That'll be a 16, and he'll get 9. And that'll make it 1st and 10 right at midfield for Denver. And they will go short pass. $62. That'll be Ricky Natil. He's a C. 42 is a CS. So Elway to Natil. 65, that's an 18, and that'll be incomplete. Make it 2nd and 10. All right, 2nd and 10, 1:30. And they're going to inside run this time. All right, it'll be Bobby Humphrey. 15. 15 is an AG. My dog is going insane. Every single time he sees anyone, if he sees a white car or a red car, an SUV, and I thought dogs were colorblind. Anything. If he sees a UPS truck or an Amazon delivery truck or a van, anything, it doesn't matter what it is, he wants to bark at him. It's. Then I take him to my mom and dad's, and he could care less about what's going on outside. It's the weirdest thing. All right, sorry. Okay, outside run. Bobby Humphrey against a B. I have an AG. I don't think that's right. 15 is AD. Wait, it is AG. Yeah, AG is right. Okay. And that's a 32, and Humphrey's going backwards. That's a 26. And he'll actually get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. He'll get back to the line. Didn't look like he was going to, but he got back to the line. He got a favorable spot, and that's going to make it 3rd and 10 at the 50, right at midfield. We'll go short pass heavy and get a short pass. All right, 26 of 41. So 41 is an AS, and 26 is Clarence K. He's a C, so make it a BS. And we'll go Elway to Clarence K. Oh, a 54. Do we have another penalty? We do. We have a 12-yard completion, but we have another penalty on the board here. So let's check it. Oh, a 22. That'll be on Cleveland. That's going to be pass interference. It's a 12-yard pass interference penalty, and it's going to be an automatic 1st down. That would have been a 1st down anyway. but I'll just go automatic. And that is pass interference. Oh, man. Okay. Continue. 15. All right. It's going to be 1st and 10 Denver now at Cleveland's 38-yard line. They've gotten down here a few times and struggled to score. And it is another short pass. All right, a 44. 44 is going to be Sammy Winder. He's a C. 16 is an AS. Make it a BS. And we're going to have Elway to Sammy Winder. Oh, 44. It's going to be complete. Oh, he'll find him for 15 yards. And it's going to be, that'll be a 1st down. And we have 15 seconds left in this. This will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. They're down to the Browns 23. And we're going to go with another short pass. So Elway's determined to win this game on his own. All right, a 24. That'll be Vance Johnson. He's an A. A 22, though, that'll be a BG, making an AG. I'm sorry, AD. And Elway to Vance Johnson. A 25. It'll be complete. And actually, 1st down +2, so it'll be 12 yards. It'll get him down to the 12. And this is exactly what Cleveland did. They were at the 23. They went down to the 12 and got a 13-yard completion for a touchdown. Let's see if this happens here, too. And that was to 24. That was Vance Johnson for 12. Right? What'd I roll? 25. Was that a 6? No, it's a 7. Oh, yeah. 1st down +2. Last play of the quarter. Okay. So that's good for 12. Vance Johnson. All right. The end of the quarter, the Browns lead 24-10. But Denver knocking on the door here. 1st and 10 at the 11. Okay, so they're down to the 11. And I feel like I should go short pass heavy just because that's what I did last time. It'll be an outside run. And a 42. That'll be Humphrey. 25. That'll be an AG. First play of the 4th quarter. A 25 for Humphrey. He'll get some yards. He'll get 4. Get him inside the 10. All right, 2nd and 6 now at the 7. They can still get a 1st down right at the 1-yard line. And they're going to go with an inside run this time. $35 is Humphrey again. 43 will be a CD. So Humphrey against the CD. A 24 this time. And that's a 22. And he'll lose 3. Wow. So he'll lose 3 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 9 at the 10. Short pass heavy. And they'll get all I have left is short pass, I guess. So we'll go short. I wish there was a medium pass when you're like 3rd and 9 at the 10. I feel like there should be. All right. So 14 will be Vance Johnson. Again, he's an A. 45 is a BS. We'll make this an AS. So Elway looking for Vance Johnson. 22, he'll find him. And we're going to have a touchdown. 15 yards. And is that what that says? Wow. Yeah. 15 yards. That'll be a touchdown, Denver. And they'll get it back to within 1 score. I'll go 50. Even though it's an 11-yard touchdown, we'll just put a 15 in there. And 15 seconds. And there you go. 10-yard touchdown pass. 24-16. Treadwell out for the extra point. 13. 13 is a 19, and 19 is good. And it is now 24-17. Denver. Every time the Browns get 2 scores ahead, Denver comes back and gets at least 1, but they can't get that second one. Let's see if they can do it here. So we're going to kick off. 13:45 left. Oops, not that. 61 for Treadwell. 61 is a 4. And that is 2 yards deep into the end zone, 67-09. And we will roll the dice for Eric Metcalf. That wasn't him, that was Treadwell. So 1 through 12 is going to be a touchback. And it is a 12. So Eric Metcalf will take a knee. That's very unlike him. All right. So 1st and 10 now at the 20 for Cleveland. Trying not to give up this lead. And they're going to start off with the short pass. All right, a 14, that's going to be a run defense. That's a BG. And a 35 is Eric Metcalf. So make it an AG. All right, you like that. You like to see an AG there. Kozar to Metcalf. A 56. Yikes, that's a 20, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, wait, is that caught? Yeah, that's incomplete. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 now. All right, 2nd 10 on the 20, 13:30 to go. It's a short pass again. 62. That is AS. 33 is Eric Metcalf again. So make it an AS. So Kozar to Metcalf. A 12. Oh, no, it's a 26. And again, Bernie decides his best option is to run. So let's see. 62 is an AS. All right, Bernie, what do you got, buddy? A 64. It's a 21. He'll actually get 3 yards on the scramble. Wow. Could be career high. And it's going to be 3rd down and 7 now on the 23. We'll go short pass heavy. We'll get a short pass. All right, 21. That'll be a BS, and it's going to be Webster Slaughter, making an AS. So Kozar to Slaughter. A 42. That's going to be complete. And that'll be good for 9 yards and a 1st down. Big throw for Bernie. All right, 1st and 10. 12 and a half to go. Whoops. An 8. Then we're going to go outside run. $14 is a BD, and 31 is Metcalf. So Metcalf against a BD, a passing defense, on the outside run. A 61, and he will not get much. In fact, he'll get nothing. He'll get stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. Great play by the safety to come up, take him down. So Metcalf, nothing. And it's going to make it 2nd and 10. And let's see. 32-yard line. Let's go short pass heavy. We'll get a short pass. All right, 41. That's an AS. 46 is Ozzie Newsome. He's a B. So we'll leave it at AS. Kozar looking for Newsome. 35. That'll be complete. And he'll get 13 yards and a 1st down. Kozar to Newsome for 13. Make it 1st down and 10 now on their own 45. Kozar 22 of 29. 323. I think he's got 2 touchdowns and he's got an interception. 13 is a short pass. They're going to keep giving him the ball. 31. 31 is a CS. 44. Back to Ozzie Newsome. It's a B. So let's leave it at CS this time. And Kozar to Newsome. 26. That's a 16, and that'll be incomplete. All right, 2nd and 10 on the 45. And we'll go standard here. All right. Was it a short pass? I can't remember if I rolled. I was busy manipulating cards, and that thing that happened 30 seconds ago has already left my mind. I'm going to do it again, and we'll get an outside run. All right. 2nd and 10. 65. That'll be a BS. And 32 will be Metcalf. So Metcalf on the outside run against a BS. 53. It's a 19. And he'll get 5 yards and get pushed out of bounds. So we'll get halfway there. Metcalf for 5. Whoops. And he'll get out of bounds. That'll make it 3rd and 5 right at midfield. And now we'll go short pass heavy. And that'll be a short pass. $62 and 43. 43 is going to be Brian Brennan, who's a B. 62 is an AS, so we'll stay at AS. A 46 for Kozer. I think that's going to be complete, but no gain on the play. It'll bring up 4th down, and they'll have to punt it away. 10.5 to go. Browns up 24-17. They're going to punt from midfield, so they're going to try to pin them deep. 23 is not a great roll for Wagner. And that's a 32. Uh-oh. And we have an RP18. We have another rare play. But this one is an 18, and it's on the punt. Boy, anything can happen here. We'll use the book. All right, there's my RP18 column right there. So let's use it and see what happens. We get a 3. Oh, geez, it's going to be a weird one. Punt muffed at 10-yard line by D11. Wow, ball rolls toward the goal line, trying to recover. He kicks the ball out of the end zone. It's a safety for Cleveland. Holy cow, they get 2 points, and they're very critical 2 points. So at the 10. So it's a 40-yard punt by Brian Wagner. Let's see. So it's a 40-yard punt. It's going to be caught at the 10 by Ken Bell. Actually, he's going to muff it. So Ken Bell is going to muff the ball. Does not return it. No, it's not going to work. View all. Oh, let's see what we got. This is, again, I had trouble with this last time. Let's go with he fumbles, because that's what he would have done. So no yards. Oops. But Cleveland, no, wait. I think it's going to be Denver recovers. So then we'll go, I don't know if Denver recovers. Let's go continue. And then it's going to be kicked out of the end zone. Right here. Ball, there you go. Safety. Balls that rolls out of there you go. So I don't know who recovered. I'll put Ken Bell's name on there. And then we'll say the ball rolls 20. No, that's wrong. Here it is. Boom. Denver. It's a safety. I think that's right. Should be. Yep, there it is. All right, so that makes it 26-17. That's a huge play for Cleveland. I really thought Denver was going to take the ball there and score. But that's a huge play. So now we got to do the safety kick. It's my second game with a safety in a row. The punter, Mike Horan punting. 46 is a 12. And that's a 51-yarder taken by 010. So Horan, 51. And it's going to be taken by 010. 010, I believe, is Mike Oliphant. Yeah, he's our kick returner there. That's right. Yeah, 51-010. All right, so Oliphant now. A 13. K column is 25. And we all know, oh, actually, in a safety kick return, yeah, that's no gain. So Oliphant is going to get no gain on the play. But the Browns will take over. 1st and 10 on their own 29. Now up 26-17. Feeling pretty good about their lead. And while we go to commercial in the game, I'm going to go to the MLB app and put baseball on. So I have something to watch while I'm doing this. And after this game, I'm going to do a little bit of golf. I'm very excited. I practiced earlier. I practiced the first 3 rounds of the tournament to make sure that I knew what I was doing. The only thing I didn't really do is the special perks you get. So that'll be something I learned as I'm recording later on. So, and here's your baseball game. And we are live, right? No. Why doesn't it load live? That's so weird. I don't care about highlights. Man, this is a pain. How do I go live? Jump to live. There we go. All right, here we go. Did that work? Yes. 1-0 Angels. Okay. All right. So 1st and 10. Let's go big here. Let's run the ball. And it's a 20. It's gonna be a short pass. So Kozar is gonna do a little play action fake. Try to fake Denver out. 51 is an A, D. They're not gonna fall for it. 54 is Keith Jones. He's a C, so make it a B, D. So it's gonna be Kozar looking for Keith Jones. 54, and we're gonna have a penalty. We have an interception. We have a W59, but we have a TH. So let's check the penalty first. 51, that should be on the defense. 23, that is illegal contact. Automatic 5 yards penalty and an automatic first down, and they will take that. I'm not even going to check the result of the interception to see if there was a fumble and a bigger return. It's fine. So that is going to be a 5-yard penalty, automatic first down on Denver for illegal contact. Let's give the ball to the Browns. 1st and 10 now on their own 34. 9:45 to go. Let's go big again. And it's going to be an inside run this time. Trying to protect this lead. So 31, that'll be a CS. And 53, that'll be Keith Jones. So Keith Jones is going to take this one. And it's going to be against the CS, right? Yeah, 31 is a CS. So Keith Jones up the middle. 26. 26 is a 24. And 24 is going to be no gain. So 2nd down and 10 now for Cleveland. Looking to go 4-0 to start this season. And we'll go short pass heavy. And get a medium pass. I didn't want a medium pass. All right. 34. 34 is BG. And 22 is Reggie Langhorne. He's an A. So make it an AG. So a medium pass AG. Every time I get a medium pass AG, I say stuff like, this is what the defense wants to see. And then it turns into an incompletion. So let's see if this is any different here. So Kozar to Langhorne. A 61. It's a 12. It'll be complete, but it'll be 6 yards. So Kozar hits Langhorne for 6. And that will make it 3rd and 4 at the 40. And let's go short pass heavy. And it's a short pass. All right, a 15. 15 is an A, D, and a 66. That's going to be a name I haven't said yet. It's going to be backup tight end Ron Middleton. Actually, he's the 3rd string tight end. There he is, Ron Middleton. Out of Auburn. He's a C1, ET2. All right, so 15 is AD. Make it BD. So short pass BD. Kozar to Middleton on 3rd and 4. And he throws the ball, and it's going to be incomplete. And they're going to have to punt it away. So Kozar to Middleton. All right, 4th and 4. Bring out Brian Wagner again. It's a 12. 12 is a 14. And that is 34 yards and a fair catch by D10. So we'll go punt, short punt from Wagner. And it's Kenny Bell taking it, and he'll fair catch. And it'll be first and 10 Denver at their own 26-yard line. Down 9 points. They need 2 scores. They're going to start short pass heavy. 8:15 to go. It's a medium pass. And, a 40. That was a 4. 46. And a 36. So 36 is a BS. 46, though, that is Mike Young. He's a C, so make it a CS. So Elway looking for Michael Young. A 64. That's a 12, and that'll be incomplete. So Elway to Young. And it's 2nd and 10. Let's go medium pass heavy this time. It's going to be a medium pass. It's going to be a medium pass. All right. Those low numbers. 52. And 52 is a C. I'm sorry, 52 is Mike Young again. He's a C. And 25 is an AD. So BD now in the medium pass. So Elway to Michael Young. A 41. Uh-oh, that's a 22. That ball's intercepted. That's a W65. That's Elway's 3rd of the game. A W65. A 21. It's a 13-yard pass play. So Elway to Mike Young for what did I say? 13? 21? Yeah, 13. It's intercepted. Let's see who got it for Cleveland. $65. Ooh, it's going to be Felix Wright, who I think, not that year, but in like 85, maybe 86, he led the NFL in interceptions with I think 11. He was a pretty good safety back there. And there he is. He's a safety 4 this year. WR, FRK, W9. I mean, he's a good player. Yeah, he's got a birthday coming up this month too. Well, actually, next month. All right, here we go. So let's see what Felix Wright can do with the interception. Takes it at the 39-yard line. 13 is 13. And he'll get 11 yards on the return. So Felix Wright picks it off. Where is Felix Wright? Why is he not on here? What am I missing? I do not see Felix Wright on here for some reason. That's strange. You do spell it with a W. Whoops, wrong team. Did he play for another team that year? No, Cleveland. Felix Wright. Huh. Wonder why he doesn't have him in here. So I'm going to give it to somebody else. Who are we going to give it to? 36. Now I have to figure out why he's not in here. 36 is David Grayson, the linebacker. I'm not re-rolling for the gain. We'll give it to him for 13. That's really strange. I'm sorry, was it 13 or was it 11? It was 11. All right, 1st and 10 Browns at the Denver 28. Looking to put this thing away. And they'll come out and go big. And it's going to be an inside run. All right, a 65 is a BS, and a 42 is Tim Manoa against a BS. Manoa, a 51, that'll be a 17, and he'll get 5 yards on the run. So Manoa gets 5. And let's go big again. Just keep handing it off here. Use as much clock as you can. It's going to be an inside run. All right, a 15 on defense is AG. 25 is Metcalf. So Metcalf against an AG. A 44 for Metcalf. That's a 16. He'll bust through the line. He'll get 7 yards and a first down. And it's 1st and 10 now at the 16. Keep going big. 8. 8 is an outside run. 24. 24 is a BS. 42, and that will be Manoa. He goes outside. Yeah, so it's a BS for Manoa. 15 for Manoa. 17. And he'll get 4. And that'll make it 2nd and 6 at the 12. 6:15 to go. And we'll go short pass heavy here. Surprise him a little bit. It's going to be a short pass. All right, 12. Ooh, they are going to surprise him. A 12 is a CG. 53. That's going to be Tim Manoa. He's a B on short passes, but we'll leave it at CG. And Kozar to Manoa. A 23. Oh no, a 28. And he's going to get sacked. What's he going to lose? A 28 is -4. Getting him for Denver is Rick Dennison. I don't know who Rick Dennison is. Let's see. So quarterback sack, Kozar, -4. Rick Dennison, linebacker. And Denver's going to call timeout here. Hoping if they can hold them to a field goal, at least it'd still be 2 scores. So it's 3rd and 10. Browns will go short pass heavy. And they'll get a 4. And a 4 is a short pass. All right, a 65. That's a BS. 41. 41 is Brennan, so we'll stay at BS. So Kozar to Brennan. A 65. And that'll be 18, and that'll be incomplete. The Browns stall right there, but they'll bring out Matt Barr. Try to put a little bit more points on the board here. So it's a 33-yard field goal for Barr. Oh no, a 14 is not good. A 14 is a 35. And it is good, but we have a penalty. We have a TM. Let's see what that TM is. A 14. And that'll be an illegal substitution on the offense. Denver will take that penalty, push him back 5, and make him kick again. It's an illegal substitution. And it's now back to the 21, so it's a 38-yard field goal for Barr. Oh, a 13. A 13 is a 20. And it is good. He puts it through the crossbars. So Barr is going to make it 29-17. Still 2 scores, but now it's 2 touchdowns. We got 5:15 to go, and they'll kick off. A 12 on the kickoff for Barr. That's going to be a short kickoff. That is 45-0-10. That'll be taken at the 20 by Darren Carrington. So Carrington, the up man. 53. That's an 11. He'll actually get a nice return. He'll get 20 yards on the return. And Denver will start right at the 40. It's a good field position here. A chance to maybe get a quick score. What are we down to? 5 minutes to go. So let's go medium pass heavy for Denver. Still with 2 timeouts left. That'll be a 9. That's a medium pass. Oh, it is pouring rain in Cleveland right now if you're watching baseball. I'm surprised they're still playing right now. It's been pouring rain in Cleveland since, I don't know, the middle of March when it turned from snow to rain, because before that it just snowed all the time. All right, a 42 and a 45. 42 on your defense is a CS. 45 for Denver. Jeff Alexander. He's a C, so we'll stay at CS. Elway looking for Alexander. A 62. Man, these rolls. 18. That'll be incomplete. I think it's raining harder now. Elway to Alexander is incomplete. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. And let's go short pass heavy. And it'll be a short pass. All right, a 13 is going to be Vance Johnson. He's an A. 55 is an AD. So Elway looking for his best receiver this time. 54. Uh-oh. 54 is a 36. We have a 6-yard completion, but we have a penalty. We have a TH. What do we got? A 24. It's a 16. That is intentional grounding on the offense. That's waved off if it's a complete pass. So that 6-yard pass will be complete to Vance Johnson. It'll be 3rd down. Denver's going to use a timeout here. Put 15 seconds back on the clock. 3rd and 4 now at the 46. And we'll go short pass heavy here. And it's going to be a short pass. Oh, 56. 56 is who? That is Steve Sewell. He's a B. 61 is a BS. So Elway looking for Sewell. A 56. It's a 20. It's incomplete. They're going to have to go for this one. I can't believe the rolls for Elway. This is hilarious. He's 16 of 35. He's got a great card. It's amazing. I think in real life he had a crappy game, though, so I'm not too surprised. Let's go short pass heavy on 4th and 4. And it's going to be a short pass. All right, 33. That'll be Mark Jackson. He's a B. Oh, 63 is not good. That's a BG. So Elway looking for Mark Jackson. Oh, 62. 18, and that's going to be complete. He'll lose 2 yards, and the Broncos are going to turn it over on downs. And the Browns take over. They have one timeout. Denver has one timeout left. 1st and 10 on Denver's 44. The Browns will go big, and they'll get a 12. That's an inside run when I go big. I'm golfing like 30 miles east of the stadium, and it's pouring rain up there. I'm golfing in the morning. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Sick of this. Its weather has just been horrendous. For 6 months, it's been terrible. Cold, rainy, just bad. All right. Inside run, 36. That'll be a BS. 52. Who is 52? That's going to be Keith Jones. So Keith Jones against a BS. Try to get some yards here. 24. That's a 24, and he'll get 1. So Keith Jones is going to get 1 yard, and Denver's going to use their last timeout here. And that'll make it 2nd and 3:45 to go. Browns will go big again, and it's going to be a 15. That'll be an outside run. All right, 15 on your defense. That was a 5. 15 on the defense is an AG. 34 is Metcalf. So Metcalf against an AG. A 44. That's a 16. Yeah, he'll pick up. Oh, he'll get 12, and he'll get a 1st down. That's a big play right there. They can run a lot of clock off of it now. No timeouts left for Denver. 1st and 10. Keep going big. We'll keep running the ball here. 16 is going to be another outside run. 43. That's a CD. 65. That's Kevin Mack. I haven't said his name in a while. So Kevin Mack's going to get a handoff. Oh, 54, and he's gonna see a flag come down. 4 yards on that run, but we have a penalty. TE 22. That'll be on the defense. That's a big one. 33. Yeah, 33. Unsportsmanlike conduct, defense, 15 from the line of scrimmage, and they'll take that penalty. And it's not even half the distance. It's damn near half the distance, but it's not a half the distance. So it's a 15-yard penalty on Denver, automatic first down. I think Denver knows this game is over. Their guys are getting a little feisty. And it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 16, 3 minutes to go. Both teams with 5 penalties. And the Browns stay big, stay in that run formation. One more first down, it's over. 11 is an inside run. And a 12 on defense is a CD. And a 25 is Metcalf. Where are we at here? We're down to the 16. So CD for Metcalf. 46. And 46 is a 24. Metcalf is going to get 1. And they cannot stop the clock here. Browns will go big again. 2nd and 9. And it's a 16, so they're going to go outside run. 36. 24. 24 is Metcalf. 36 is a BS, so basically the same play here. 62 for Eric. It's a 25, no gain. So he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. So they can, wow, did they pass here? Metcalf, I don't think so. I think we're going to run the ball. I think we're at the 2-minute warning. Yeah, so we'll run the ball again. 3rd and 9. We'll go big. And 14 is another outside run. So 3 straight outside runs. There's only 4 outside runs on the dice when you go big, and I hit 3 of them there. So 44. So the defense is looking for it this time. It's a BG. 26 is Metcalf. So Metcalf's going to take another pitch. Oh, a 22. He's going to get through the line this time. 16. He'll get 6 yards. It's going to be 4th down. And they're going to go with field goal here. Bring out Matt Barr for another one. And this would make it a 3-score game. It's pretty much over now anyway, but this would probably end it. So Barr, 36. It's a 7. And a 7 is good. And it's going to be 32 to 17 now. 32, really? Boom, boom. Yeah, 32 to 17. And let's bring out Matt Barr to kick off. And a 53 for Barr is a 5, and that's a 60. That's a 70. Oh, 9. 5 yards deep. Denver will not run this out. Actually, yeah, you know what? Let's roll for it. I feel like if you're down that much, you want to try to make an exciting play in one play. I feel like you'd run it out. So let's roll for it. 1 to 15 is a touchback. We'll give him a chance. So 1 to 15. And it's an 8, so it's going to be a touchback. Okay. So Kenny Bell downs it. And Denver, let's go medium pass heavy for Elway. No timeouts left. And it's an 8, which is a short pass. Oops. All right, Elway to who? Oh, it's going to be Vance Johnson. He's an A, and it's going to be an AD. So Elway to Vance Johnson. 56. I cannot roll anything for him. 20, and 20 is going to be incomplete. So Elway to Vance Johnson is incomplete. Go medium pass heavy again. And this time it will be a medium pass. All right, 31. 31 is Clarence K. He's a C. And 54 is an AG. Make it a BG. And Elway to Clarence K. A 26. This is unbelievable. It's an 18, and that'll be incomplete. So Elway to Clarence K. Incomplete. Third down. Medium pass heavy again. 45 seconds left. And it's going to go. It's going to be a long pass, and they're going to do it. Why wouldn't you? And they are 49-15. Yeah, right here. All right. So Elway, who's he looking for on this long pass? He's looking for Clarence K, his tight end. 26 is a BS. Make it a CS. So Elway to Clarence K. 55. And that's a 5, and it's incomplete. Any receiver that wasn't a C, that's where we were. Yeah, touchdown, 10-56, and then incomplete, and it's incomplete. All right, so it's going to be fourth down. So Elway to K. That's going to be fourth down. I'll go medium pass heavy again. 30 seconds left. It'll be a short pass. Fans are filing out, excited about a win. 16 is an AS. 51 is Mike Young. He's a C. Make it a BS. So Elway to Michael Young. A 21. Unbelievable with these dice rolls. It's going to be incomplete. And they'll turn it over on downs. Elway to Mike Young. And the Browns Kozar will come out, get in the old victory formation. Kneel down one time, and that will end the game. The Browns, 32-17. Big game here. I love it. Let's go see. Let's look at some stats. I think they just started 4-0. In real life, I don't know what they were. I feel like they were like 2-2 in real life. And we'll close it. Or maybe they were 3-1 because I think they lost the Cincinnati game in real life, but they won this game. Let's look at some stats here. Box score. All right. Oh, I forgot about the 81-yard pass. I love it. All right. Let's see. So let's go down to here. So this is Denver. Yeah, Bobby Humphrey, a rough game. 12 for 32. His long was 10, so his other runs were 11 for 22. Yikes. Melvin Brown. Nobody else carried the ball more than twice. Elway, I don't know why it says on Elway, only carried the ball one time. I think it was a scramble even. I never rolled his number for a designed run. Look at that, 17 of 40. That's unbelievable because he's got a great card. But 17 of 40, 204, a touchdown, 3 picks. Just overall a bad game. Vance Johnson did play well, 7 of 81 for a touchdown, but nobody else really did anything. Let's see, 2 sacks, an interception, a pick 6 for Tyrone Braxton. Punting, Mike Horan, 41.7 average. Treadwell, 1 of 4 for field goals. Yikes. Now, 2 of them were 50 plus, and it's APBA, it's 1989. You're not making those very often. And then for the Browns, Metcalf, 14 of 64. Manoah, 9 for 35. Keith Jones, 4 for 13. Kozar, 3 for 3. Look at that. Take that all day. Why does it say 3 for 3 is a 2-yard average? That's kind of strange. This is where they won right here. The 24-34, 329, 3 touchdowns and a pick. Great game. Slaughter, 8 for 134 and 2 touchdowns. Wow, I didn't know he had 2. Manoah, 3 for 94. I'm looking forward to seeing where Slaughter ends up and where Vance Johnson ends up now in the overall stats for the season. Only 1 sack, Michael Dean Perry. The 3 interceptions. Hanford Dixon, Thangash, and Felix Wright, who's not on this team for some reason. Metcalf, let's see. Punting, Wagner, 4 for 162, 40.5. That's fine. Barr was 3 of 4. There you go. Let us look at the season stats now. Replay. Let's look at the standings first, as we always do. And let's go. You know what? I didn't do that last time. Let's go here. Here we go. A little bigger for you. And you're going to have the Browns 4-0. 152 points in 4 games. It's because of the one game where they had 55 points. But that's a pretty nice spread, 152 to 84. Let's see. Denver drops to 2-2. Now, the Browns and the Broncos played the championship game this year. I'm kind of hoping we get back to that because I need to make up for all those losses. So, yeah, 2-2 for the Broncos. Looking at the individual stats, rushing, did Metcalf do anything? Metcalf actually moved up to, I don't know, top 20, top 18 or so, 146. 49 for 146, 1 touchdown, nothing great there. Elway, look at Elway. He must have had some other good games, 20 for 151. And no one else for either team. Let's go receiving. Let's check this. This is interesting to me here. Vance Johnson gets to 4th. Webster Slaughter gets to 6th. And they are all behind, just chasing JT Smith. Anybody else? No, I don't see anybody else here. Got to look at Kozar. First, let's look at yards. Yeah, he's 7th in yards right now. He was not a guy who threw for a lot of yards during seasons, so this is just an anomaly of the dice. 8 touchdowns and 1 interception. The 8 touchdowns, not really, but the 1 interception, he's pretty good when it comes to throwing interceptions throughout his career, so not surprised about that. But I'll take, 7th best here. That's nice. Interceptions, let's see, sacks, nothing special in this game. So we'll go ahead and end this here. Thanks for watching, everyone. That was another 1989 game. I'm going to play another one. I don't know which one. I think I got Pittsburgh and Detroit as the next game on my list. So we'll probably play that one maybe Sunday. I'm not sure yet. But tomorrow I'm going to play some golf. And then probably going to play some APBA football on Sunday. Thanks for watching, everyone. And I will see you next time.